Hi guys, how's it going? Hope y'all are well. So it's January, and I'm not sure how it got to be January. Like last thing I knew it was November. And then before that, last thing I knew it was August. Months are just disappearing, I swear. But anyway, because it's January, there is one food group, I guess depending on who you ask, whether or not this is a food group is going to be the answer you get, but whatever. There is one food group that I eat by far the most in the month of January, and that is soup. Split pea soup, beef soup, chicken soup, beef soup, beef soup, but I don't like making soup all the time. So today, I also have never made split pea soup before. Or, I'm sorry, today, spoiler alert, I have never... Okay, let's try this again. So today, I am going to make split pea soup for the first time in my life. So I thought I'd bring you along on the ride with me. Now, I am using the Ball book, canning book, this one, for the recipe. It is on page 405, since I have never made this before. And my mom's made it a ton. It was a staple in our house when I was growing up. So I'm going to kind of use some of the things that I learned from her making it and incorporate it into this recipe. It's not going to change the recipe at all, but I'll just bring you guys along for the ride. Now, the reason I am making this recipe is because I want to be able to can it up. But I don't know if I'm going to bring you guys along on that trip. I might have to make it again just to bring you guys along on that trip, because I am pretty confident I will make this recipe and I will eat it all tonight and tomorrow and the next day for lunch and dinner on all those days, because I love it so much. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything ready here on my end, and I will be right back with you to bring you along on this ride. All right, so here we go. We have 8 cups of water. Two cups of split peas. One ham bone. And 1 tablespoon of salt. All right, so I cannot get the water to cover that, so I'm going to cover the pot. And we are going to bring this to a boil, uncover it, and let it simmer until the ham hock is nice and tender. So I will bring you back for that part. All right, well, I think it's safe to say it's boiling. So let's go ahead and take that off. Turn down the heat a smidge. And we're just going to let it simmer until that ham hock is ready to be taken off the bone. I'll be back. All right, so it's been about 45 minutes or so. Man, it's starting to smell good. Let's see how this is. Yeah, I would say that's pretty ready. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out. And I'm going to add in some carrots. Cup and a half carrots is what we've got there. Cup and a half of onions. All right, so the recipe says that you can blend this up if you want. My mother has never done that, therefore I am not going to do that. She has always just cooked it until it came to the consistency she wanted. So I'm going to follow Mom's lead. All right, and then we are going to add some thyme. The recipe does not call for this. And some pepper. All right, and now we just let it cook. While we wait for that, let's go ahead and get this off the bone. Chop it up a bit. All right, and now we just wait until it's ready. All right, so it looks like it's almost done, but as usual, I did not give myself enough time to get it done as I needed. So we are going to let this cool off, and I will have to pick this up later, although, I mean, it looks pretty darn good. Should we do a flavor test? Let's do a flavor test. Flavor's good. Flavor's really good. So yeah, we just need to cook this down a little bit more and it'll be ready to go. So I will bring you guys back when I am ready to finish this up. Alright, so second part of the soup is going on now. I brought it in from the fridge, and it is back on the stove, heating up. I think the, beans are almost ready, actually. I think we could probably only cook this for maybe another 30 minutes or so, and it'll be good to go. Look at that. Look at all that meat in there. Doesn't that look good? Carrots. Man. So before I put it away last night, I taste tested it, and the flavor was magnificent. And so I think this is going to be good. I don't know if I'm going to can it yet or not. So we'll see how that part goes.